Yo, what's up world? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in, and in today's video we are going to talk about a team that means so much to me, the 1985 Chicago Bears. And in today's video we are going to discuss why the Chicago Bears 1985 defense is the greatest defense in NFL history. But before I dive into this video, I just want to make sure that you guys are staying absolutely safe out there. And a special thank you goes to the first responders, the ones that are out there fighting this situation we are in on the front lines. But a majority of you that watch my videos are not subscribed to the channel. So the best way to show your support to this channel is to click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you will not miss a video. The 1985 Bears just reign in top lore with me, even though I was not born during the 1985 season, me being a 1991 baby. I've watched plenty of highlights. I've watched plenty of full games, not just the highlights themselves. I've watched full games of this 1985 defense. Now, I've seen other defenses like the 2013 Seattle Seahawks. I've seen defenses like the 2015 Denver Broncos, the 2002 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the 2000 Baltimore Ravens, and to me, none of those defenses even come close to the 1985 Chicago Bears. The only team in playoff history to have two consecutive shutouts, shutting out the Giants in the divisional round and shutting out the Eric Dickerson-led LA Rams in the NFC Championship game. The only time that has been done in NFL history. The defense shut out the Dallas Cowboys 44-0. The defense shut out the Atlanta Falcons 36-0. That adds up to 4 shutouts in one single season. And it's not like those shutouts were just 6-0, 3-0. These were more than 20-point shutouts that this Bears defense was able to hold. And not only was the Bears defense able to do that, they were scoring touchdowns and creating havoc on their own, led by guys like Defensive Player of the Year Mike Singletary, Dan Hampton, sack leader Richard Dent, the Fridge, William Perry, Wilbur Marshall, Otis Wilson, Leslie Frazier. It can go on and on with how many names is on this Bears defense and how absolutely dominant this Bears defense is. And I also left out a guy I think should be in the Hall of Fame, and Steve McMichael. This Bears defense was absolutely the most dominant defense in the history of the NFL. This Bears defense was just absolutely dominant, leading the league in yards allowed, points allowed, leading the league in turnovers, and also breaking NFL records for points allowed. This defense was very, very, very special, led by Buddy Ryan's 4-6 defense. A defense that would just blitz and come at you with tons and tons of pressure, and quarterbacks were so lost. Teams were going through one, maybe two, maybe even 3 quarterbacks in single games because of the punishment and the brutal force that 46 defense brought to the table. It was hits where I thought guys were on the field just passed out. It just laid out how tough and how ferocious this defense is. And the main hit that comes to mind is the hit that Wilbur Marshall put on that quarterback for the Detroit Lions. I mean, Lord, that hit was probably the best hit I have ever seen in the game of football. The closest defense we can see to this 1985 Bears, I can honestly say, is the 2000 Ravens, but I just don't think they were as dominant as far as the schematic presence that they brought, as far as the big names on the defense, as far as just the pressure that they brought. I thought the 2000 Ravens defense was more just completely stout. I don't think that defense was like the pressure defense, the one that was getting in your face defense. They were dominant, don't get me wrong, but I just think the Bears 1985 defense brought a totally different dynamic. And then you had the 2002 Bucs, the Seahawks of 2013, Buccaneers 2015. I just don't think those defenses can even compare to the 1985 Bears. Not only with terms of the names that were making big numbers, guys make the Pro Bowl. It was just so many dynamics that went into this Bears defense. And the only weakness that the Bears defense had in 1985 was to be spread out. And the Dolphins were the only team to figure out how to beat that Bears defense. Nobody else figured it out. They could not stop that Bears defense from wrecking absolute domination, absolute havoc on the opposing offenses. This defense was loaded with speed. It was loaded with power. It was loaded with tenaciousness. It was loaded with ferociousness. They would even have competitions as to who would get to the quarterback first. That's how much this defense was dominant. That's how much this defense was absolutely ferocious. And they played with a huge chip on their shoulders coming off of the 1984 NFC Championship defeat at the hands of the San Francisco 49ers. So that just added a total edge to this 1985 defense. Now, from watching the games myself and watching just all the games coming up as a child in a Bears household with my father, being the Bears fan that he is, and you guys know that I am a Bears fan thick and thin. Not only just watching Super Bowl highlights, watching the entire Super Bowl itself before playing football games of my own. That defense was so dominant and so just ferocious. It really had me motivated to go out there, dominate, and hit people just like that Bears defense did. That Bears defense was so influential throughout the NFL, not only with just their play, but with the Super Bowl shuffle. And not only that, they filmed the Super Bowl shuffle after losing to the Miami Dolphins. That Bears defense and just that 1985 Bears defense was just absolutely amazing. And if you guys have not seen that 30 for 30 special that they done on the 1985 Bears, I recommend that you watch that ASAP. You guys already know I have the Blu-ray of that myself, and I probably watched it at least 10 or 15 times. That's just how much that 1985 Bears defense was just absolutely awesome. And no other defense can compare to that 1985 Bears defense, point blank, period. But that is all I've got for you guys. Be sure to like the video, comment your thoughts down below. Do you guys think I'm wrong on having the 1985 Bears as the greatest defense ever, or do you agree with me? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Share the video and also subscribe to the channel, as that only helps the channel to grow. And guys, keep up with me on Instagram and Twitter. Both handles will be APW Sports, and both will be linked in the description below. You guys have a great and excellent day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the final day of this 31-day challenge. Peace out.
I wanna say thank you to my mom and my daddy for making love the night that you had me. Wanna thank my friends, my sister, and my brother.